If humanity invented time travel, the first person saved would not be a president. It would be somebody's little brother, pulled back from one ordinary accident. And that is how the miracle would get ruined. Not by one giant paradox, but by millions of people discovering that yesterday could be edited like a bad text message. The first machines would not send people anywhere they wanted. No dinosaurs, no ancient empires. The gate could only send a traveler to an anchor room that already existed after the invention date. Every jump would cost more energy the farther back it went. Every traveler would keep memories from the timeline they left. That one detail would matter more than the machine itself. The discovery would start small. A physicist named Mara Vallée sends a sensor 3 seconds backward, then a mouse, then a camera. The camera returns with footage of the lab before anyone pressed record. For 1 week, the team says nothing. Then Mara's brother Sam dies in a train platform accident, and the world's first illegal time jump is not a stunt, it is a rescue. Mara goes back 12 minutes. She pulls Sam away. The new timeline accepts it. The accident never happens. The newspapers change. The hospital record vanishes. Sam is alive. But Mara still remembers the platform, the sirens, and the phone call from her mother. Time travel does not erase guilt. It just makes one person carry the deleted version alone. The lab tries to bury the evidence, but the footage leaks. Within 24 hours, every market on Earth freezes. Stock exchanges close because tomorrow's prices are now contraband. Sports leagues cancel games because one replay from the future can turn every bet into a robbery. Insurance companies realize they are no longer selling protection. They are selling access to a second attempt. The rich buy the first legal edits. Missed merger? Jump back. Failed campaign speech? Jump back. Bad surgery outcome? Jump back if you can afford the room. A new industry appears overnight. Retry law. Lawyers stop asking what happened and start asking which version of what happened is admissible. Marriage contracts include timeline disclosure. Job interviews ask whether your best achievement survived a revision. Hospitals become the first moral battlefield. If a surgeon can rewind a mistake, is one failed operation malpractice or just a draft? Families mortgage houses for 10-minute medical redos. Poor patients get apologies. Rich patients get rehearsals. Then comes the black market. Not dramatic assassins in trench coats. Normal people. Students paying to retake exams they already failed. Influencers buying first reactions to viral moments they rehearsed 6 times. Grief brokers offering one last dinner with a dead parent, then quietly selling the location of the anchor room to someone worse. The most dangerous criminals are not murderers anymore. They are editors. A paradox economy forms because a changed past creates 2 valuable things: the new result and the old memory. People who remember deleted timelines become witnesses, prophets, and walking evidence. Corporations hire echo holders to remember failed product launches that never happened. Governments recruit soldiers who remember wars that were prevented. The poorest people sell their continuity, letting companies use them as human backup drives for timelines too expensive to lose. Governments respond the way governments always respond to a miracle. They license it, tax it, and call the monopoly safety. Every country builds calendar borders. Crossing into another nation now means crossing into its authorized version of the past. A new crime appears. Temporal trespass. A new prison appears. The loop cell, where a sentence is not years long, but one awful week repeated until the court is satisfied. Religions split. Some call time travel proof that destiny was always a draft. Others call it a sin because it steals suffering from one world and hides it in another. Corporations get colder. They do not need perfect products anymore. They need enough failed timelines to A/B test reality. Militaries stop planning for victory and start planning for revisions. The first time a nation loses a war, the question is not how to recover. It is who gets permission to undo it. 80 years later, children grow up inside timeline etiquette. Never promise forever unless you name the version. Never ask an elder how many funerals they remember. Never trust a billionaire who says they got lucky. Birthday parties have memory tables. where relatives write down which version they came from. Teenagers do not dream of fame. They dream of becoming immutable, legally protected from being edited out by someone richer. And Sam, the boy saved at the beginning, becomes the symbol of the whole age. To everyone else, he is proof time travel works. To Mara, he is proof that every miracle creates a ghost. Sam cannot mourn the version of himself who died, because he never met him. Mara cannot stop mourning him, because she did. Their family did not defeat death. They just moved one death into one person's memory. So humanity builds its final institution. Not a time machine, but a memory archive. A place where every deleted world is recorded before the powerful can pretend it never existed. The final war is not fought over the past. It is fought over who is allowed to remember it. In the end, humanity does not conquer time. We become a species of refugees from yesterdays we keep deleting.